Hey, what's going on, guys? I hope you guys are doing amazing. Today we're going to talk about something I believe a lot of you guys want to know. And the topic we're going to talk about is how to get rid of aches and pains in your body. If you like this topic already, hit that like button because it's going to help the YouTube algorithm. So let's help each other out. All right, let's talk about it. So how to get rid of aches and pains in your body. One of the most efficient ways to do anything is to make sure you understand what's happening, why the aches and pains are happening, so you can get rid of it. All right, so we're going to talk about a little bit of about that today. This may be a series because there's so much to go into it. So this may be the beginning of a new series. I'm not sure yet. But you guys will understand how the aches and pains happen at least and how to get rid of them. All right, so let's get into it. Aches and pains in your body. Why do they happen? It's quite simple, actually. Our body is a mechanical structure. You can look at it as a building, or you can look at it as a table, or you can look at it as a chair. All right. So in order for the chair or the table or the building to be strong, it has to have a strong foundation. 1, 2, all the joints and parts of that has to be stable. All right, and 3, it has to be not worn out. All right, so when we take that into our bodies, what does that mean? It means that every single one of your joints has to be strong. All right, 2, every single one of your joints has to be stable, and 3, every single one of your joints has to be fluid, moving like how it's supposed to move. All right, so if you look at a Ferris wheel, if a Ferris wheel is rusty, it's not going to move very well, right? It's going to be very rigid in its movements. Not only that, it can fall apart because of it. Because if it's rusty, it can wear down all of its metal and then eventually just fall apart, which is endangering a lot of people. And in this case, you're endangering your body. So how do we make sure that all the rust and all the rickety and whatever thing is off our body so our body can function at its maximum potential? It's really simple, however, it is not easy. We have to make sure we focus on each and every single joint, right? So let's just say you have back pain. Why does the back pain happen? And why does it happen sometimes and not other times? So these are the questions you need to ask yourself. So looking at back pain itself, we're not gonna go too deep into it. I made a video about it. I think one of my first videos, you can go check it out. But I'm gonna do it over again, but today we're gonna talk about each and every single pain, and then we'll go deeper in different videos. All right, so back pain, why does that happen? Back pain usually happens because your spine isn't supported like it's supposed to be supported, all right? So if you have back pain, it's probably because of one or two things. Your hips are displaced, or your spine is displaced, or both. It can be both. Honestly, when your hips are displaced, your spine is going to follow suit. So we have to make sure our spine is in proper alignment. We have to make sure our hips are also in proper alignment. How do you do that? Okay. In order for each bone or each joint to be in its proper place, remember the spine is a whole bunch of joints together. So the hips are basically two plates which are joined to the bottom of the spine, which is critical because in order for it to work, the spine also has to be very good. All right. So if the bottom of the spine is great, the hips will also be great. However, that won't necessarily completely eliminate shoulder pain. Not shoulder pain. Sorry, back pain. But it'll put you in a great position to make sure it never happens again. All right. So if the lower part of your spine is perfectly fine, you won't have lower back pain. However, if it's not strong, at some point it's going to get in a position where it's not in a good position, or it's not in a good place, and it's going to be bent like how it's not supposed to be bent, and you're going to have lower back pain. So how do we make sure the spine stays in alignment and is strong and flexible? And that's why the stabilizers come into play. All the stabilizers make sure that the joint is strong. The joint has to be strong. The stabilizers strengthen the joints. Now, we have the ligaments, all that stuff, but we're not going to go into that. And then the prime movers, which are the bigger muscles, which I talked about before, they are the ones who actually move the joint. So when the stabilizers are stabilizing the joint, the prime movers are now able to move the joint through its full range of motion. So you have both stability, strength, and flexibility. So in order for you to make sure that none of your joints are in any pain, or depending on what the pain is, like if it's like worn down cartilage or things like that, then we're going to something very different, right? But we're talking about pain from the nervous system, because maybe there's some kind of clamping or things like that. You have to make sure that the structure is absolutely good, so that there is no nerve being impinged. There's no kind of instability, which will cause more pain. Like if you're jumping and you land and there's no stability in your spine, your hips, and your knees, guess what's going to take a lot of that pain, or that force? Your knees probably going to take a lot of that force, which means that your knees is probably going to hurt. There was a situation where I used to be able to, well, I can do that now, but I used to be very good at jumping and great at jumping. When I land, I would bounce, right? I would bounce because my body would basically take the shock of the fall and then spring it back up, and I'll land and I'll be fine. Everything's fine. The knees, everything's fine. However, later on in life, I realized that, that bounce is gone now. So what's going on? So I came to find out that the problem was that my posture was not as good as it was before. It just wasn't. And because of that, when I land, all that force didn't go through my whole body. It didn't travel up my ankles, to my knees, to my hips, to my spine. It just all the pressure went on my knees. So it hurt every time I landed when I played basketball. If I land, it would hurt my knees. Like, this is so annoying. So that kind of, it took me away from the jumping. So I lost vert and things like that. But however, I fixed, when I realized that my posture was a problem, I fixed my posture and I got my bounce back. So at the end of the day, it's all about structural integrity. If we have strength, if we have structural integrity, and we have our muscles working like they're supposed to, okay? So we have strength, we have stability, and we have stability, structural integrity, strength, stability, and flexibility. You won't feel any pain in your body, regardless of where it is, if it's a muscle issue. Now, if it's like a wearing down of some of the bones and things, that's completely different. I'm not talking about that situation. That situation may it may require surgery and things like that. But I'm talking about the majority of people that are feeling pain because of structural integrity. Those are the people I'm talking to. All right. So if that's you, I want you to hit that like button. And I want you to subscribe, because there's a lot more things I'm going to be talking about. And I just decided we're going to make this into a series, because I didn't even touch a bit of the full thing, but I don't want the video to be too long. So I'm going to end it for today. Next week, Wednesday, we're going to go in full depth on, I think a lot of you guys want to know about lower back pain. And the week after that, we'll go into the knees, and we'll just go after that. So tell me in the comment down below. Let me know what issue that you want me to discuss. All right, tell me what issue you want to discuss. You want me to discuss. Whatever issue that you have, I'll look into it, I'll read it. And if it's something I know about, I will discuss it. If it's something I don't know about, I'll look into it. And it's not gonna be a quick thing, because I do a very, very in-depth research. So if I don't know a topic, I'll research it. I'll make sure I come up with conclusive evidence saying that this is what it is, and then I'll share it. All right. But right now, I'm pretty good. I think I can cover most topics. So just shoot me in the comments. Let me know what you want me to cover, and then I'll get to it. But right now, next week we're going to cover the lower back again, and then we're going to go into the knees after that, and maybe we'll go into shoulders and so on and so forth. But right now, I want to make sure that your body is functioning well. All right. Because our ultimate goal is to reach our ultimate self. So in order to do that, we have to make sure that every single step is adhered to. Because you can't just jump over and head to the ultimate self. It's a process. So make sure that you tune in, subscribe, because there's a lot of great videos that are going to be coming your way. All right? So that's what I have for you guys today. But before I go, you guys already know, I have a program which puts a lot of this thing into practice, and it's a day-to-day follow program. So I'll be doing the exercises with you. All right, you don't have to do it alone. I'll do the exercise with you. So it's something that's great. We go through everything together. we grow together, and we just become our ultimate self, working towards our ultimate self together. So as something I want you guys to consider, if you're interested, check the link below and look more into it. But I guarantee you, it's something that you would not regret. So that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure you subscribe, like, share this video, because a lot of people are going to need this information. Because there's a lot of people that are in pain, and they're doing various things to try to fix the pain, but they're just putting band-aids on a shotgun wound. That's not gonna really help in the long term. But I'm in here for the long term, fixing your body for long term. All right, not just something quick, something that will last forever. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you share. All right, good. All right, see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.